probably SBs is what kind of took me to like, all right, like this shit is like what I really fucking fuck with.
Yeah. Were you skating at the time or playing sports?
Nah, I like I'm athletically challenged, so I don't really do nothing like.
That's the aesthetic though. You're going for
but
like
I
the
fuck
swag.
with it because like and like Chris was saying, like even just like finding stuff that nobody else had, or like, like SBs, nobody really had access to them. Like you had to kind of know where to get them, and it, like there wasn't really internet at the time, so it's like. Same thing. I went to school and I remember I'd have SBs. People were like, "Yo, where'd you get those?" I was like, "Hey, bro, don't worry about it." Like it was kind of just like a cool thing.
I would say like the sneaker community was so small.
Yeah.
Like even for me, when I got into it, I didn't want to tell nobody where I got my stuff. Like that's what it was about. It was just like, you know what? Like at that point, I think Hollister and Converse were like really big, and like at least at my school. And I remember just wearing like Levi 514s, which were just like a slim cut. Like a Diamond Tee, Supreme Tee, and like SBs or Jordans, and like nobody knew, and then people would ask you, and I'd just be like, I don't know, bro, like look it up, because you really wanted to be the only person to do that stuff. So
skate shops were way more scarce too. Like there was like one in every like city essentially, and so it's not like you could go to Warehouse or Foot Locker and find SBs and like the skate apparel that people wanted. So it was kind of like a little bit harder to find, like even
probably like 10 pairs, even if the skate shop does have it or something stupid.
And that's the thing too, where they're limited with the stock. Like they maybe, if they got lucky, got a full size run in. They already have their clientele that's already like, oh, yo, I need those.
These are already locked in.
Yeah. So it wasn't like the easiest thing to get to.
That it reminds me of that whole ideology of like skate shops kind of not doing dirty raffles, but like, nah, I'm gonna hook up the people that are shopping at my family store. Because, bro, we only got 10 of them, and I ain't never seen this whole line. I haven't seen any of you guys,
You guys only show up for the good stuff.
Exactly.
But you guys add context to like the why, of it being scarce, and like these are just skate shops. Not one in every city, but like
they were so rare back in the day.
Like, what were they? What name?
I think for
Active was one of the biggest ones, I would say. Like the more, because they had like some all over the city. But yeah, same thing. It was all just finding out by like just being in the area or like passing by it, like, and you're paying attention. Like we used to ride bikes when we were younger too, so like sometimes you'd find shit just biking around somewhere and be like, yo, what's that?
Literally, that's how it was. I remember even Montebello Mall had Workman's and Borders, and they
Borders
had an
and
SB
SOB.
account. And that to me, like you would walk in and some would still be available, obviously not all sizes, but to me it was just like, oh fuck, I could come into the Montebello Mall. And
what year is Legends Board Shop popping up in Downey? Is that later?
I was in high school when I found out about it. Somebody told me about it to go check it out. It's in Downey, and same thing. I remember they had like that sell section of SBs that weren't selling in the back, and they had like say 23 is back was huge back in the day, where like they would post the year releases, and us as kids would look at all the releases and we'd be like, all right, cool, I could maybe get 3 shoes this year, so I'm gonna make it worth it.
There was probably like 6 banger releases in the year. Now you get 6 of them a month, but you would pick like, all right, like I'm gonna go for that one, I'm gonna go for this one.
And did they most likely like stay consistent with those drops?
Yeah,
like there was no switching, right? Because there's no
good.
I imagine no dialogue on a post where nowadays a brand could post something and maybe change a date how people feel. It's like
people don't understand it. It's like people put their best shoes on to go to Melrose, to go to Fairfax, to go to these stores. So like imagine you're at home and you're putting on your best shoes and you go to these stores and nobody gives you a compliment. You kind of feel like a little like left out. But as soon as you're just like nice shoes, boom, you feel like the man. That's all it took.
Accomplished.
That acknowledgement.
Like we're first generation into everything we're doing. We weren't taught any of this, like finding out like LLCs and all that stuff. We all had to do it on our own, and it's just learning. We didn't go to school for it or nothing. Like we're streetwear kids trying to open a store, and we literally have learned the hardest way. I'm keeping it a buck, like
on the fly,
going taxes, sales tax, little fines here and there, payroll, make sure the employees get paid, like there's so much stuff that you have to move around that like you could literally have like a 10-hour podcast on that.